Welcome back to this week's Tuesday Tips with the West of Scotland Regional Equality Council. This week we're cooking brunch. Homemade beans, smashed avocado, sourdough and baby tomatoes topped off with chilli fried eggs. Beans are some of the most underrated foods in the world, but they're packed full of protein, fibre, B vitamins, plus they're proven to maintain gut health, improve cholesterol and reduce blood sugar. Avocados are a great source of vitamins C, E, K and B6, plus fibre, potassium and heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. Eggs have 7 grams of protein, but in only 75 calories, plus iron and vitamins and minerals. And today we're using sourdough, which is more nutritious and digestible, which is great for people who have a sensitivity to gluten, grains or wheat in general. So we're going to start with the homemade beans. I've picked pinto beans and red kidney beans because they've got most protein per calorie, but chickpeas, butter beans, any beans really will do. They all taste delicious. If you're making lots, you go for 3 tins, but because it's just the 2 of us eating this, I'm going for 2 different types of beans. I'm going to start with half a red onion and slice it down really finely. I've drained and rinsed the beans. A little bit of olive oil. And I'm just going to saute down the onions for about 2 minutes. Okay, so cooking the onions, and I'm going to add a generous amount of paprika, cayenne pepper, salt and pepper. We're adding in a whole tin of tomatoes. And then I'm going to add half a tin again of water. Just give that a good stir and leave that on a high heat. Meanwhile, I'm going to take my avocado and we're going to turn it into avocado mash. Please don't ever stick a knife in the seed to try and pull it out. It's just asking for trouble. But a nice ripe avocado should just squeeze out quite naturally. Then all I need to do is just start mashing it down. If it's not ripe enough yet, it simply won't mash and it won't taste good. So you're better off just slicing it on top. But if you've got a nice creamy ripe avocado, it should start coming apart very easily. I'm going to add a tiny bit of chopped coriander to mine. Some salt and pepper. We want to keep the nice solid green colour of the avocado, so you make this just before you serve it. It's not something that you would want to make in advance because it will lose its colour, maybe go brown. to the homemade beans. We basically want to boil all that water off now and try and get a nice thick rich tomatoey sauce. I'm going to add some tomato puree. And I'm also going to add a big dollop of barbecue sauce. Meanwhile, I'm going to start toasting my bread. This is some lovely sourdough from Lidl, which I'm just going to pop in the grill. I'm going to turn the heat down on the homemade beans and then add in my actual beans. Give it a good stir, and then we're just going to leave that for about 10 minutes. So it's been 10 minutes. And you can see that the tomato sauce here has changed colour. It's gone a little bit deeper, which means it's almost ready. So we're going to get started on the eggs. I'm just going to put the frying pan on about halfway up. Lots of oil. I'm going to let that heat up a little bit before we put the eggs in. Meanwhile, I've got these baby cherry tomatoes as well. Obviously a normal vine tomato would work, or any sort of fresh vegetable that you would like to add in too. And I'm just going to slice it down into thirds. Carefully going to put the eggs in, and we want to join together right here. Now the reason we're not putting on really high straight away is because we don't want it to bubble. Get our two together here, get them cooking. At this stage I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper on each egg and a sprinkle of paprika. You could use chili flakes, chili oil, actual chili, takes to get these nice perfect eggs. Meanwhile with the beans, I'm just going to add in a handful of coriander. This just freshens it up. I'll give it a good stir. Now while we're using this as a brunch dish, this makes a really great base for like stews and vegetarian dishes. You could add pulled pork to that, you could add chorizo, sausages, and have it as a sort of bean stew. And these eggs are looking great. Now, if you're making lots, say for 3 or 4 people, you could turn this into 4 and then put them in the oven to finish about this stage. I still want it a little bit cooked here, but I like to keep my yolks really runny. now to plate. So I've got my sourdough right here. I'm going to start with a generous helping of the beans. We're putting on my eggs. To that I'm going to add my avocado on top. And I'm going to use the tomatoes garnish. Just pop them around the plates. Again, I've got my trusty chili oil here. The balsamic dressing or balsamic vinegar would be great on here as well. And then just finish off with some black pepper and some rock salt. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to visit us again next week.